Good evening, everybody. How are we? It's Thursday the 14th. So it's day 14 of this, and we are doing Cyberpunk by Bleak Volcano. Enjoyed Cyberpunk for 30 minutes. Yeah, I can't see it lasting that long. Maybe 10-15, but half hour, nah. So, I've only got up to Saturday recorded at the moment, so Sunday will be recorded on the day and then uploaded on the day. Just because I won't have time otherwise. So, that's the reason for that. But we're just going to drive around, I think, just sort of like have a little catch up. You know, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of... Actually, I haven't properly driven the Cyberpunk vehicle, so this is a good opportunity, actually. So, does it handle okay? I don't know. But we're very much nearly halfway through the month, and halfway through the showcasing of the old Super 7s. Yeah, I know some days are different, but, you know, February we'll be back to normal, so it'll be showcasing routes. I'll be building cars showcasing routes. I might still do it like December, so sort of build and run the route in one episode. If you like that, let me know. If you don't, I'll just run the route. Don't, like for what we did for November basically, but it will still be only one video a day. But if you just rather see the route rather than build and route, you can. I'm not overly fussed really. Yeah, so obviously anxiety. Let's get on to maybe a bit of seriousness. I'm hoping to have reverse gear start again. So this is a shout out to Vaporizer if he wants to carry Peatlands restarting as well. We can. I'm definitely more than wanting to. Like, I'm really fair game for wanting to restart it. Whether it'll be sort of back with the old lot or whether it'll be new lot, so it'll be like obviously me and Vaporizer from the original runs, the only ones sort of still original, and then we'll be having like Matty or Kevin, slow journalist, you know, joining us, maybe Sticky, Brain obviously when he gets back to his gaming PC. Whether that will be, you know, a sort of new cast. It was never a set cast anyway, it was always for whoever was around and up for doing each challenge. You never know, Argon might come back. I still need to speak to him whether he wants to anyway, whether he's still interested. So yeah, I've started streaming nearly every day. I know I didn't do stream Tuesday. It was just the fact that I tried to do World of Warships and I think it's something to do with OBS that it just wasn't having it basically. So hopefully it's working again now. I'm not 100% sure, but hopefully, he says. I might have to look still in the settings on OBS about that. Yeah, my anxiety, depression, obviously I'm seeking help, you guys know that. You know, I'm happy to sort of talk about it in that if you guys want me to sort of do a proper sort of on a serious talk and you've got some questions for me, I'm happy to do sort of like Q&A video with me just sort of running around doing something like this, like a bit of Forza or something in the background, and just sort of, you know, talking away. I'm more than happy to do that if you've got any questions and whatnot. The other news, well, a week ago actually, as I had a phone call, I did briefly mention about it on sort of Saturday's stream. Matt was obviously not formally diagnosed, but because I obviously hadn't had the more in-depth test, but psychologists who knows their stuff, psychologist, I'm not 100% sure, but psych, basically, a psych person. Who obviously knows her stuff and everything, seem to think I have traits in that of, or something to that effect of mode autism. So again, that came as a bit of a shock to me, but at the same time it's sort of, you know, thinking back on my past and everything, it's definitely sort of explains some of the stuff. It really does. But again, you know, if you want me to do a proper sort of Q&A video on that, you know, with your anxiety, depression, just like a Q&A sort of video in general, I'm more than happy to do that. Yeah, Cyberpunk vehicle. I've just been driving around and chatting, haven't I? But yeah, no, I'm definitely more than willing to do sort of stuff like that. It's sort of just been a nice sort of just almost chill sort of one, because it's just have fun with this, driving to a destination. I'm not the biggest fan of this Cyberpunk vehicle, but there are new cars, obviously. I think if we're going to bring reverse gear back, but going back to reverse gear actually, if we are going to bring it back, I think the first one might be to do with Corvettes, that would run as Corvette stock, because the new C8 coming out, obviously, or has come out, depending on what time and whatnot it does, you know. So, yeah, there is that. Still got a load of challenge ideas and everything else sort of bumbling around somewhere. I also think this year I'm going to maybe try and sit down and get my card game going again as well. Like start working on that again, because I essentially abandoned it for a year. So that would be nice to sort of, you know, do that. So if anyone wants to help maybe work on that or anything, and we, again, so, you know, there is that. Artwork for streams and the YouTube, like, you know, if you want any sort of artwork you want to do or anything like that, obviously it'll be put in the descriptions of every episode for the artwork. You know, you're more than welcome to do that for me if you want. I mean, I'll probably get around to doing some of it myself when I get, you know, when I feel like it. So artwork, but, you know, I've also do officially have an art guide, but, you know, with their work, it's kind of difficult for them, you know, to find the time. But yeah, there is that. So thumbnails, etc. But I think that's all I can sort of think of really at the moment. So we'll head towards the finish line. It's been a good sort of little quick catch-up sort of episode really. Me just driving around in the old Quadra. So we complete the challenge. obviously the usual sort of stuff will be in description below. So until next time, it is a goodbye and cheerio.